Right now, there is a merger that is being endeavored by Kroger and Albertsons. I am a fan or understand a little bit about Albertsons. The very first Albertsons is based in Boise, Idaho, where I'm from. I'm from northern Idaho, but Idaho, on State Street. It's a storied Idaho institution. And there's a $24.6 billion merger at stake. And emails were just uncovered, statements from people within Kroger who admit to price fixing, who admit to artificially driving the price of products, eggs in this case, above the rate of inflation. How long have we been talked to about shrinkflation, about price gouging, about how they use the pandemic, they meaning corporations, many, to springboard into massive, insane profits by either shrinking the box of cereal, it looks exactly the same, but there's 4 ounces less in it, and you're paying the same, or in this case, absolutely just inflating the price of eggs beyond the price. They're not just passing along inflation to you, like is a normal economic metric, they're actually profiting off of it. Now, listen, the Kamala Harris administration, the prospective Kamala Harris administration incoming, fingers crossed, has a plan to battle against this, has planned to put laws into place to punish, to make it illegal to do this. This is the article from Business Insider. A Kroger executive reportedly testified that the supermarket giant raised prices of milk and eggs beyond inflation costs. A top Kroger executive testified that the grocery chain hiked the prices of eggs and milk beyond the added cost from inflation, according to a new report. The remarks were made during a court hearing over antitrust regulators' attempt to block the supermarket chain's merger with the grocery chain Albertsons, Bloomberg reported. While testifying in Oregon federal court on Wednesday, Kroger's senior director for pricing, Andy Groff, was questioned by a Federal Trade Commission attorney regarding an internal email he sent to other Kroger executives earlier this year about the price of the staple household items. Quote, from the email here, on milk and eggs, retail inflation has been significantly higher than cost inflation, Groff wrote in a March email. In response to questions about the email, Groff testified that Kroger's objective was to pass through our inflation to consumers, according to the news outlet. A Kroger spokesperson downplayed the remark, saying in the statement to Business Insider, this cherry-picked email covers a specific period and does not reflect Kroger's decades-long business model to lower prices for consumers by reducing its margins. The discussion, now here's where the rubber hits the road here. They want to merge with Albertsons under the claim that it's going to lower prices. But when no one's looking, what are they doing? That's the true test of what their objective is. That's the true test of what their motivations are. That's the true test of who they value. Do they value their consumers, or do they value cash? Do they value their profits and their shareholders? Obviously, it's the latter. The discussion around grocery costs came to light amid growing national attention on inflation and price gouging. Vice President Kamala Harris, the 2024 Democratic presidential nominee, recently unveiled her plan to crack down on grocery inflation, which includes what would be the first ever federal ban on excessive overpricing of food and groceries. This is akin, it might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but this is akin to when there is a natural disaster, let's say a hurricane, and people start charging $20 per bottle of water because people are desperate for it. When people's bank accounts are desperate and people's bottom lines are desperate, but they need to feed their families and you're charging them more for greed's sake, not for economic sake, we got a problem. And it is absolutely within the purview of the United States government, Kamala Harris as president of the United States, Tim Walz as vice president of the United States, leading 1/3 of the government and the executive branch, to put a measure in place to outlaw this behavior and to levy steep and stiff penalties in service to the United States citizenry. I'd love to know what you think. You can comment below. One, that'll help the algorithm to recommend this content. David definitely needs the hand up. Only 2.5 million subscribers. He needs it. So comment below. Tell me how stupid or how brilliant I am. And maybe I'll mix it up in the comments. I haven't done that before, or at least on this channel. You can follow me on social media. I would appreciate it very much. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, but I'm on social media at Dollemore. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you very much.